Good to see you. Not just behind a screen.
Brian, speaking of good to see people, you got a couple of players that are back on the squad, and happy you get
Very happy. Very happy. I mean, look, we haven't had Christian for an extended part of this year because of the concussion. He's chomping at the bit. Jordan has a little bit more nuance to his situation because he's got to go to the All-Star game after this, and then we don't see him again till like next Friday before RSL. So is it a homecoming or is it a quick visit? And then, I feel bad for his wife. I mean, family. I mean, he's been gone for a while, but they get it. It's part of the job.
and
Comes with the territory.
I'm sorry, I think we talked on Tuesday, but just Wednesday post game. So you're playing at home. You're going to start off fast, but just how important is it for the team to get some creative chances, create those chances?
Yeah, more than what we didn't create against San Jose, because the possession was good. When we watched the tape, the possession was really good. The first 20 before the penalty. I mean, I thought we were in good control of the game, I will say. And the penalty happens, and we don't create enough chances. Hebert's chance early, a couple half chances, but we need to do more. We need to do more than what we created in San Jose.
Steph was doing a lot more activity as in goal for a moment there. Is he going to be upgraded or available for selection?
He is available for selection, Jada. Thank you.
Brian, Greg is. We've all felt he's really excited to get these guys all playing at once. There's 11 games left here. He mentioned they're veteran players. How quickly can they come together? Do they have enough time to get this done?
Yeah, I mean,
Thanks, Francis.
getting them back on track, getting them all together is critical to our success. It does a couple things. Everybody knows that they're quality players. It also, adds competition, real competition. So it'll push things. It'll drive the group for sure.
With those players back into that question, is it just easier to go back to maybe where players were playing before in natural positions that maybe they'd be more comfortable with in general?
We will decide in the next 11 games plus Leagues Cup what the best lineup, formation, tactics are with that particular group of players. It's almost like a mini preseason because we have everybody here. And it could be some version of going back to what worked. It could be, rewarding certain players. It could be guys in form. It could be playing young guys. Could be playing some of the senior guys. That's still all TBD in my mind.
You've been playing Albert at the 10. What is it that Albert has shown you or provided that maybe you weren't getting with Nico?
Well, I'm going to clarify that. So Nico and Albert are almost dual 10s in our attacking movement. It's unfair to label Albert as the 10 and Nico as the right winger, vice versa. The way we play with players in the pockets, one's on the left side, one's on the right side. I moved Nico there because I thought coming in on his left, that's where he had a lot of success when he first got here in 2016. Albert was successful at RSL in that position. So when you remove the label, it's two talented players playing in between the lines. Now, it gets tricky to your previous point of who plays here, who plays there, because now Christian plays on the right. So who's going to play on the left? Where does Albert go? Where does Obed go? Where does Chu go? Where does Jordan Morris go? Even Raul, where does he go? Jordan scored a lot of goals from the center forward position. So there is true competition. And again, we will sort that out in the next 11 plus however many we have in the tournament.
Have you? We're concentrating on, the players in front of Nico and whatnot, but just what about his maturity and his ability to be
You
able
guys
to,
all see it.
to play?
He's a super talented kid, bright future. I mean, he could work his way. He could work his way in there.
There's something about how he does his business as well. I mean, you almost forget, the efficiency. He's not flash.
No.
but he's very efficient and able to
Yeah.
break those lines too.
And he's got tremendous upside.
During this time of the year, the narrative is all about transfers and bringing in new players. Do you worry yourself with anything about what's coming, what might not come, what I don't have, or it's just about what you have going on right now?
No, I don't worry about it, Nico. We've always been a big club, and look, if we could find a player that's better than one of our starters, I know from Adrian and Craig that a move would be made if they could find that player. I also know that Leo Chu has developed into a tremendous attacking talent. I know that Obed is a tremendous midfield player, will have a bright future, and there's things internally that have developed that may not put us at a point where we're desperate, because I don't think we are. I like the roster. And so it's always been, we're a big club. When the right signing comes, we'll make those signings. I'm confident of that.
You know, one of the things you talked about at the start of the season was wanting to foster a sense of real competitiveness in the club. Do you feel like you've done a sufficient job of doing that?
I think so. I think it's happening now. I think let's answer that question at the end of the year, because look, injuries, schedule, all of those things have kind of delayed that experiment. Maybe would be the right way to term that. But if we have everybody healthy, if we have all 28 guys healthy, I could start with the 4 goalkeepers. 4 goalkeepers throughout the team. Are we too deep in each position? Yeah, maybe. Maybe there's some presumed starters, but there is real competition in a lot of spots. And, you know, to Nico's point, flexibility. Because Albert can play here, Nico can play here, Christian can play here, Jordan can play here. I mean, there's some flexibility within that competition.
Would you say that Obed is one of the players that has cemented himself, and what would you
No.
say he's done that has
No.
contributed to that?
No. I think he cemented himself as in every single conversation. But at the end of the day, let's see.
Reflecting on our home performances as a collective whole, in your opinion, what letter grade would you give our home performances this season?
I don't know if I put letter grades on things. It hasn't been great. I'll give you that. We'd like to be better. Interesting one that I saw the other day. You guys probably caught this, but you know, RSL has like 6 wins away from home and only 3 at home, which is kind of weird in our league. I think we have 4 home away wins and a few more home wins, but it's something that certainly those couple of games mid-season, you know, KC, you know, San Jose, who's the other one, Austin. Yeah, those are games we let slip.
On Aber, is anything, you know, you said he was snake bitten. Now, you know, and he wants to score, but given now that there's also flexibility of the front lines, and then you tell him just be yourself, don't
Yeah.
put pressure on you.
Look, the other thing about a deep bench, experienced players, and this has been one of my messages from way back when, is when you have a deeper squad, it's great because what you do is you make sure that the guys that start play for as hard as they can for as long as they can. And then when you bring the next guy on, he does the same. And so it gives the guys that start, there's, you know, guys that I'm going to take it easy because I want to play 90 minutes. Well, that's not the attitude you should have. You got to go right from the get-go. And when you're gassed, then we're going to bring someone else on. And that helps teams win championships.
And as a coach, how important is it for players to understand that?
It's
That's
very
what
important.
we-
I've said it a lot.
You get Dallas, just your expectation of that game, what they can challenge you with.
Well, it's a good team. It's a good MLS team. Does Ferreira play? I mean, he played heavy minutes. I mean, that's something that they've had to deal with. Good center back. I like Tafari. He's good. It's a good team.
Game right before the huge break, is that just, does it make them more important to just kind of carry that
All
over?
at this point in the season, all of them are. All the home games, 11 games left. We got to start figuring things out. No, it's okay. We got to start figuring. From here on out, they're all pretty darn important.
Coach, how's Christian doing? You said that you were going to talk to them, both of them. How is he doing mentally?
I talked to both of them. He's passed the penalty. I mean, he's a tough kid. He's fine, totally fine. Itching to go because, again, he didn't play enough. He didn't play a lot. Last game he played considerable minutes, but he's ready to go.
How much rotation do you feel like you need to do for this game?
There will be some rotation. We're trying to get the guys back in, but you'll see some familiar faces as well.
Good to go?
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks all.
Thanks, everybody.
Appreciate it.